In this question, the physician says, Goliath Pharmaceutical Company has claimed that the recent increase in the number of diagnosed cases shows that the disease is increasing in virulence. Okay. This is a questionable argument, all right? So the physician is saying, his stand is that this is not correct, all right? This is not correct. This is a questionable argument, just as it would be something. Okay, the real cause of both increases is a newly introduced screening process that reduces misdiagnosis of patients infected with disease X pathogen. All right. So what is this argument saying? Let's just draw a quick diagram to understand this better. So the physician is saying that recent increase in the number of diagnosed cases shows that disease is increasing in virulence is not correct. Okay. So, and the real cause is a newly introduced screening process. Okay. So he's saying that increase in virulence, okay, the pharmaceutical company is saying that increase in virulence is the reason for increase in diagnosed cases. All right. But our physician is saying that this cause and effect relationship is not correct. Okay. He's saying, the physician, that real cause of both increases is a screening process. So he's saying that the real cause of increasing number of cases is a new process. Okay, because this new process reduces misdiagnosis. All right. Now let's look at the options. So option A says, the new screening procedure is the reason. All right, we need to find the physician's statements, if accurate, provide the most support for which of the following as a conclusion. Okay. All right, so let's look at A. A says the new screening procedure is the reason that more people are requesting to be tested. Okay, so this is not something that is supported by the passage. All right, we need to find an option here that is supported by the information given in the passage. Okay, and this is not true because the passage never says that the new screening procedure is the reason for increased testing. All right. So this you can take off. Look at B. It is not possible to determine that a patient has disease X without using the new screening process. Again, the passage does not give a hint that without the new screening process, you cannot determine disease X. That's not right. The passage only says that the new process reduces misdiagnosis. All right. So B is incorrect. Look at C. C says, the increase in diagnosed cases of disease X is proportional to the increase in number of clinics utilizing. Again, there's nothing in the passage hinting towards the number of clinics utilizing the new process. So this is also incorrect. Okay. Option D says, the new screening process occasionally diagnoses patients with disease X when they're actually suffering from another illnesses. Okay. Now the passage is saying that the new process reduces misdiagnosis. Now misdiagnosis is a wrong diagnosis, right? And a wrong diagnosis can happen in two ways. First way is if disease is present, okay, disease is present, but the test shows negative. And the second case is that there's no disease, but the test shows positive. Okay, so both of these ways are misdiagnosis, right? One is a false negative, one is a false positive. Okay, option D says that the new process diagnoses patients with disease X when they're actually suffering from other illnesses. All right. So this is, option D is only taking care of the second type of misdiagnosis, right? It is not talking about the first type of misdiagnosis, okay? But from the information given, We just told that the process reduces misdiagnosis. So it reduces both of these, or which of these, we don't know. We are not told which type of misdiagnosis was occurring before this process was used. Okay. So we cannot conclude from the passage that only the second type of misdiagnosis, all right, is done by the new screening process. All right, we can't say. So D is incorrect. Now look at E. E says, the increase in the number of diagnosed cases of disease X is not due to an increase in the disease's virulence. All right. Now this is exactly what the author is telling us already in the passage, right? Just look at the small diagram that we had here. That physician says, the pharmaceutical company says that increase in disease's virulence is leading to increase in number of diagnosed cases. But the physician is saying that, no, this is not true, all right? This is not true, but a new process is causing the increase in diagnosed cases, okay? So option E is exactly this. It says that increase in the number of diagnosed cases is not due to an increase in virulence. Understood? So correct option here is option E.